The Winter Steam Festival, hosted by Golden Spike National Historical Park, is perhaps one of the most unique events you could attend in northern Utah. The festival, held annually at Promontory Summit on the northern edge of the Great Salt Lake, is an opportunity for visitors to see and hear how the power of steam played a major role in one of our country's most momentous historical events. The star of the festival is the ornate steam locomotive Jupiter, a precise replica of one of the original locomotives in attendance at the ceremonial driving of the Golden Spike, completing the country's first transcontinental railroad over 150 years ago. Why hold a festival in the middle of nowhere and in the middle of winter? Park Ranger Lucas Huey explains.
During the summer months when we run our locomotives, especially when it's really hot, when it's 80 or 90 degrees outside and it's really dry, you don't see the steam come off the locomotive. But in the winter months with these cold temperatures, you see all the steam and it looks really great for pictures. So we have one of our locomotives come out for photographs and for an opportunity to see what a steam locomotive looks like when it operates in cold weather.
Visitors arrive by the carload to watch locomotive demonstrations throughout the day. Rides on the old-fashioned handcar and the popping gas-powered motor car provide interactive fun for kids and adults. You can even walk on the original railroad grade. The Visitor Center offers a warm respite from the chilly winter air, as well as a wealth of information and stories about the people involved in building and maintaining the railroad. Friendly park staff are on hand to answer questions and interpret the rich history of the site, and to help keep visitors warm with hot cocoa and cider. The main attraction is, of course, the colorful and fancy steam locomotive, with its flapping flags, clanging bell, big red wheels, and shiny brass hardware. And there is steam. Lots of steam. Seasoned volunteer firemen and full-time engineers provide expert knowledge about the history and operation of this unique and rare piece of machinery. This is a replica?
Correct,
And
yeah.
when was this one built?
1979. Yeah, the original ones were scrapped just after the turn of the century, but these are pretty close. You'd almost be hard to get closer.
The original Jupiter steam locomotive was built in 1868 by Schenectady Locomotive Works of New York, then shipped to the West Coast and commissioned into service in March of 1869, 2 months before her date with destiny at Promontory in the Utah Territory. Its replica is every bit a steam-era engineering marvel as its namesake, and like the original, contains no electronics in its operating system.
We get a lot of railroad fans, we get a lot of history buffs, we get a lot of families looking for something fun to do in northern Utah this time of year, especially between the holidays.
We love trains and just haven't never come out before, so we thought we're all home, let's go.
Steam Fest was rolling, we wanted to come see the steam.
The Rogers family made a trip up from their home in Farmington, Utah on Sunday afternoon. They shared what they liked most about the Jupiter.
I liked it when the whistle blew. Whoop, whoop.
I like the red wheel with the golden star in the middle. That's my favorite part.
Visitors to the Steam Festival are drawn to the park by the promise of coming in contact with a tangible piece of American history. It is an event that fascinates people of all ages. It is well worth the drive to get to Promontory Summit, and only about an hour and 20-minute drive north from Salt Lake City. On your way, pass through the town of Corinne, follow the signs, and look for plumes of steam rising above the arid landscape, and listen for the ringing locomotive bell. This is one train you don't want to miss.